Hi everyone, welcome to our video series. If this is your first video, I just want to take a minute to introduce what we're doing. The video series is brought to you by Perinatal Connect, a research organization working to improve maternal mental health during the perinatal period. The purpose of this video series is to highlight community services in the local Champaign-Urbana area that are serving families. My name is Rachel McKinney. I'm the mother of 3. I teach childbirth education and I'm a doula in our community. I'm also a patient participant in the research that we're doing. We're continuing our video series with Amanda. She's here to teach us or show us more information about what the Language Acquisition Lab at the U of I is doing to study language development in children. Amanda, do you want to give us a little bit more information about what you guys are up to right now?
Absolutely. So I'm going to share my screen because I have some slides to show to everyone. Okay. So in the Language Acquisition Lab, what we study is how children learn their first language. We are interested in this, not just because it's super fascinating to all of us, but because there's a lot of information that researchers still don't know about how children learn language to begin with. And we think that this information can be useful to researchers or individuals who are interested in working on interventions for children who are having difficulties learning their first language. And right now, what we've been up to is we have 3 studies that we are conducting online over scheduled Zoom appointments with children between 18 months old and 6 years old. With 18 to 30-month-old children, we have a puppet show for them where they sit in their parents' lap, like you can see in these images on the left, and watch these pre-recorded puppet shows on their computer screen. And we record this and code their eye gaze afterwards. The goal of this puppet show is to see what children understand or can represent about the mental states of others. They can represent the beliefs of others. We think that this is important because it's a fundamental skill for communicating with other people. And so I'll just give you a short example of what this puppet show looks like.
Look here. Watch this.
So they see puppet shows like this with the 3 characters as they watch on their parents' lap, and this takes less than 10 minutes. For 3-year-olds, we also have a puppet show. So you can see some 3-year-olds who participated from home on the left side of the screen there. And this puppet show is actually designed to help us understand how children adapt to the current language input that they're receiving and use that to interpret a new word that they've never heard before. So this study focuses on the phrase, the baby, because the phrase the baby in English can be followed either by a noun, the baby picks, or by a verb, the baby eats. And so we want to know if you hear more of the phrases the baby followed by a verb, if you're more likely to interpret a new word following the baby as a verb, for instance. So here's just an example of what that might look like with some neutral audio.
Wow, can you see these? Yay!
And this study is also pretty short. This video lasts about 7 minutes. And finally, our 3rd study is for older children. This is for 5 and 6-year-old children. And this is an interactive storytelling game. So in this study, the children work together with an experimenter to tell stories about pictures that the experimenter shows them on the screen. They might see images like this, and the experimenter would tell the beginning of the story, and the child would tell the end of the story. And this study is designed to help us learn about how children understand and interpret pronouns like he and she. So that's what we're up to currently. For all of these studies, they're half-hour-long appointments, and we offer a $5 Amazon gift card as a thank you for participating.
Awesome, and they look like they're having a great time. in those little pictures, everybody was smiling and enjoying, the little puppet show. That's awesome.
Yeah, we try our best to make them fun.
Yeah. So do the children who are participating have to have what somebody would call typical language development for participating?
Yes, they do have to have typical language development.
Awesome. I don't think I have any other questions. I think you did a great job explaining kind of what is, what this study is all about. And I hope that, you guys get all of the participants that you need. How long do you think the study is going to last? Like,
I think we'll at least be running these studies through next semester.
awesome, great. And all online, which is sometimes helpful to spend that short amount of time with kiddos, right now, not needing to leave the house. So yeah, that's an awesome way to get people to participate. So we'll share your email and all of that too in the video description we have on YouTube, and then hopefully you get some extra participants from this.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Awesome, thank you.
All right.